Welcome back to our CompTIA A+ 22011-01 exam prep series. In this episode, we're breaking down essential network configuration concepts. From DNS to DHCP, VLANs to VPNs, these are the building blocks of IT expertise. Let's get started. Question 1. A company implements a new email server for their domain. Which record should be configured on their DNS server? A, B, CNAME, C, MX, D, TXT. Correct answer, C, MX. MX, mail exchange. Record should be configured on the DNS server to specify the mail server responsible for accepting email messages on behalf of a domain. Incorrect choices. A record is used to map a hostname to an IPv4 address. B, CNAME record is used to map an alias hostname to a canonical hostname. D, TXT record is used to store arbitrary text data. Question 2. A network administrator needs to quickly identify the hostname associated with the IP address 10.1.1.50. Which record allows this lookup? A, B, PTR, C, SOA, D, SRV. Correct answer, B, PTR. PTR pointer record allows reverse DNS lookup to map an IP address to a hostname. Incorrect choices. A record is used to map a hostname to an IPv4 address. C, SOA, start of authority record provides authoritative information about a DNS zone. D, SRV, service record is used to specify the location of services for protocols such as SIP and LDAP. Question 3. Users report being unable to access the company website. The administrator checks DNS and sees the A record is missing. What issue caused the outage? A, invalid name resolution. B, expired DHCP lease. C, incorrect default gateway. D, bad firewall rule. Correct answer, invalid name resolution. The A record maps a host name to an IPv4 address. If the A record is missing, the hostname cannot be resolved to an IP address, resulting in invalid name resolution and inability to access the website. Incorrect choices. B, expired DHCP lease is related to IP address assignment using DHCP and does not affect DNS resolution. C, incorrect default gateway is related to routing and does not affect DNS resolution. D, bad firewall rule is related to network security and does not affect DNS resolution. Question 4. A company is implementing DKIM to validate email from their domain. What type of DNS record stores public keys? A, B, CNAME, C, MX, D, TXT. Correct answer, D, TXT, DKIM, domain keys identified mail. Uses a TXT text record to store public keys used to verify the authenticity of email messages. Incorrect choices. A record is used to map a hostname to an IPv4 address. B, CNAME record is used to map an alias hostname to a canonical hostname. C, MX record is used to specify the mail server responsible for accepting email messages on behalf of a domain. Question 5. A network engineer captured traffic showing SNMP packets being sent between a malicious source and networked printers. What technology could help prevent access? A, SDN, B, VPN, C, VLAN, D, NET. Correct answer, C, VLAN. VLAN, Virtual Local Area Network, can be used to isolate network traffic between different groups of devices, preventing unauthorized access to network printers. Incorrect choices. A, SDN, Software-Defined Networking, is a network architecture that separates the control plane from the data plane. B, VPN, Virtual Private Network, is a secure connection between two networks over the internet. D, NAT, Network Address Translation, is a technique used to map public IP addresses to private IP addresses. Question 6. An administrator needs to restrict access to an internally hosted web server from outside the LAN. What technology helps achieve this? A, CIDR, B, DNSSEC, C, DORA, D, ACL. Correct answer, D. ACL, Access Control List. ACL Access Control List can be used to restrict access to network resources based on various criteria such as source IP address, destination IP address, and protocol. Incorrect choices. A. CIDR, Classless Interdomain Routing, is a method used to allocate IP addresses and does not restrict access to network resources. B. DNSSEC, Domain Name System Security Extensions, is a set of security extensions for DNS and does not restrict access to network resources. C. DORA, Discover, Offer, Request, Acknowledge, is a DHCP process and does not restrict access to network resources. Question 7. A company is migrating to IPv6 addressing. Which DNS record type associates host names with IPv6 addresses? AAB, AAC, PTR, D, SRV. Correct answer, B, AA88 quad. A record is used to map a host name to an IPv6 address. Incorrect choices. A record is used to map a host name to an IPv4 address. C, PTR record is used for reverse DNS lookup to map an IP address to a host name. D, SRV record is used to specify the location of services for protocols such as SIP and LDAP. Question 8. A network engineer is implementing a SOHO wireless router for a remote branch office. Which technology helps isolate wired and wireless clients? A. PUI, B. WPA2, C. UPnP, D. VLAN. Correct answer, D. VLAN. VLAN, Virtual Local Area Network, can be used to isolate network traffic between wired and wireless clients, preventing unauthorized access to network resources. Incorrect choices. A. PoE, Power over Ethernet, is a technology used to power network devices over Ethernet cables. B. WPA2, Wi-Fi Protected Access 2, is a security protocol used to secure wireless networks. C. UPnP, Universal Plug and Play, is a set of protocols used to discover and configure network devices. Question 9. A company is implementing DMARC for enhanced email security. What DNS record stores the DMARC policy? A, AB, CNAME, C, MX, D, TXT. Correct answer, D, TXT. DMARC, Domain-Based Message Authentication, Reporting, and Conformance, uses a TXT text record to store the DMARC policy, which specifies how email messages from a domain should be handled. Incorrect choices. A record is used to map a hostname to an IPv4 address. B, CNAME record is used to map an alias hostname to a canonical hostname. C, MX record is used to specify the mail server responsible for accepting email messages on behalf of a domain. Question 10. An administrator needs to restrict SNMP traffic to authorized management stations only. What feature on switches allows this? A, DHCP snooping, B, port mirroring, C, ACL, D, STP. Correct answer, C, ACL, Access Control List. ACL Access Control List can be used to restrict SNMP, Simple Network Management Protocol, traffic to authorized management stations based on various criteria such as source IP address and protocol. Incorrect choices. A, DHCP snooping is a security feature used to prevent rogue DHCP servers on a network. B, port mirroring is a feature used to copy network traffic from one port to another for analysis. D, STP, Spanning Tree Protocol, is a protocol used to prevent network loops in a switched network. Question 11. A network administrator needs to identify malware connections to external servers. Which network appliance helps identify this traffic? A, hub, B, switch, C, firewall, D, IDS. Correct answer, D, IDS, Intrusion Detection System. An IDS is a network appliance that monitors network traffic for signs of malicious activity and alerts administrators when it detects suspicious behavior. Incorrect choices. A. Hub is a network device that simply repeats incoming traffic to all connected devices. B. Switch is a network device that forwards traffic to its intended destination based on MAC addresses. C. Firewall is a network security device that filters incoming and outgoing traffic based on predefined rules. Question 12. An administrator is securing a DNS server. What technology helps guard against cache poisoning attacks? A. SPF, B. DKIM, C. VLAN, D. DNSSEC. Correct answer, D. DNSSEC, Domain Name System Security Extensions. DNSSEC is a set of security extensions for DNS that provides authentication and integrity for DNS data, helping to guard against cache poisoning attacks. Incorrect choices. A. SPF, Sender Policy Framework, is a method used to prevent email spoofing. B. DKIM, Domain Keys Identified Mail, is a method used to verify the authenticity of email messages. C. VLAN, Virtual Local Area Network, is a method used to isolate network traffic between different groups of devices. Question 13. A company wants to use an older range of IP addresses for a new subnet. Which technology enables using arbitrary subnets? A. CADR, B. NAT, C. DORA, D. DNSSEC. Correct answer, A. CIDR, Classless Interdomain Routing. CIDR is a method used to allocate IP addresses that enables using arbitrary subnets, including older ranges of IP addresses. Incorrect choices. B. NAT, Network Address Translation, is a technique used to map public IP addresses to private IP addresses. C. DORA, Discover, Offer, Request, Acknowledge, is a DHCP process used to assign IP addresses to network devices. D. DNSSEC, Domain Name System Security Extensions, is a set of security extensions for DNS. Question 14. A network engineer needs to extend the corporate network to 3 branch offices. Which technology provides site-to-site connectivity? A. Remote desktop, B. Direct access, C. VLSM, D. VPN. Correct answer, D. VPN, Virtual Private Network. VPN provides secure site-to-site connectivity over the internet, allowing remote branch offices to connect to the corporate network. Incorrect choices. A. Remote desktop is a protocol used to remotely access a computer desktop. B. Direct access is a technology used to provide seamless and secure remote access to corporate resources. C. VLSM, Variable Length Subnet Masking, is a method used to allocate IP addresses. Question 15. An administrator needs to implement a virtual subnet with strict access controls. Which solution provides this functionality? A. NAT router, B. Unified Threat Gateway, C. Managed VLAN switch, D. Wireless controller. Correct answer, C. Managed VLAN switch. A managed VLAN switch can be used to implement a virtual subnet with strict access controls, allowing network traffic to be isolated between different VLANs. Incorrect choices. A. An NAT router is a network device that maps public IP addresses to private IP addresses. B. Unified Threat Gateway is a network security device that provides multiple security functions, such as firewall, antivirus, and intrusion prevention. D. Wireless controller is a network device that manages and controls wireless access points. Question 16. A company is connecting an IoT device via Wi-Fi to transmit sensor data. What technology helps prevent other wireless clients from accessing this device? A. MAC filtering, B. DKIP, C. VLAN, D. WPA2. Correct answer, A. MAC filtering. MAC filtering can be used to restrict access to a Wi-Fi network based on the MAC addresses of wireless devices, preventing unauthorized access to the IoT device. Incorrect choices. B. TCP, Temporal Key Integrity Protocol, is a security protocol used to secure wireless networks. C. VLAN, Virtual Local Area Network, is a method used to isolate network traffic between different groups of devices. D. WPA2, Wi-Fi Protected Access 2, is a security protocol used to secure wireless networks. Question 17. What technology allows a single DHCP server to manage IP addresses for two separate networks? A. DHCP scope. B. EPIPA. C. DHCP relay. D. DHCP reservation. Correct answer, C. DHCP relay. DHCP relay allows a single DHCP server to manage IP addresses for two separate networks by forwarding DHCP requests from one network to the DHCP server on another network. Incorrect choices. A. DHCP scope is a range of IP addresses that a DHCP server can assign to network devices. B. APIPA, automatic private IP addressing, is a method used to assign IP addresses to network devices when a DHCP server is not available. D. DHCP reservation is a method used to assign a specific IP address to a network device based on its MAC address. Question 18. An administrator needs to implement a secure connection for remote employees. Which VPN protocol uses AES encryption? A. PTP, B. L2FC, L2TP/IPsec, D. SSTP. Correct answer C. L2TP/IPsec, Layer 2 Tunneling Protocol, Internet Protocol Security. L2TP/IPsec uses AES, Advanced Encryption Standard, encryption to provide secure remote access for employees. Incorrect choices. A. PTP, Point-to-Point Tunneling Protocol, is a VPN protocol that uses less secure encryption methods. B. L2F, Layer 2 Forwarding Protocol, is a VPN protocol that is no longer widely used. D. SSTP, Secure Socket Tunneling Protocol, is a VPN protocol that uses SSL TLS encryption. Question 19. An administrator needs to back up the DHCP server configuration, but cannot find the most recent file. What provides a new configuration backup? A. ipconfig/export. B. DHCP replication. C. NSLOOKUP. D. DHCP database export. Correct answer. B. DHCP replication. DHCP replication can be used to create a new configuration backup of the DHCP server, even if the most recent backup file is missing. Incorrect choices. A. ipconfig/export is a command used to export network configuration settings. C. NSLOOKUP is a command used to query DNS servers for information about domain names. D. DHCP database export is a method used to export the DHCP server database to a file. Question 20. A company is migrating to IPv6 addressing, which DNS record associates host names with IPv6 addresses. A, B, CNAME, C, PTR, D, AA. Correct answer, D, AA, quad A. DA record is used to map a host name to an IPv6 address. Incorrect choices. A record is used to map a host name to an IPv4 address. B. CNAME record is used to map an alias host name to a canonical host name. C. PTR record is used for reverse DNS lookup to map an IP address to a host name. Question 21. An administrator needs to monitor traffic from DMZ web servers. Which network appliance helps achieve this? A. Hub. B. IDS. C. Proxy server. D. Load balancer. Correct answer, B. IDS, Intrusion Detection System. An IDS can be used to monitor traffic from DMZ web servers and detect signs of malicious activity. Incorrect choices. A. Hub is a network device that simply repeats incoming traffic to all connected devices. C. Proxy server is a network device that acts as an intermediary between clients and servers. D. Load balancer is a network device that distributes network traffic across multiple servers. Question 22. A company needs to authenticate visitors connecting to Wi-Fi. Which technology enables this secure network access? A. SSO, B. 802.1x, C. SDN, D. CIDR. Correct answer, B. 802.1x. 802.1x is a security protocol used to authenticate network devices, including visitors connecting to Wi-Fi. Incorrect choices. A. SSO, single sign-on, is a method used to authenticate users across multiple applications and systems. C. SDN, software-defined networking, is a network architecture that separates the control plane from the data plane. D. CIDR, classless interdomain routing, is a method used to allocate IP addresses. Question 23. An administrator needs to enforce policy blocking known malicious domains. Which network security device can implement this? A. Bridge, B. Gateway antivirus, C. Content filter, D. SMTP gateway. Correct answer, C. Content filter. A content filter can be used to enforce policy blocking known malicious domains by inspecting network traffic and blocking access to malicious websites. Incorrect choices. A. Bridge is a network device that connects two separate network segments. B. Gateway antivirus is a network security device that scans incoming and outgoing network traffic for signs of malware. D. SMTP gateway is a network device that manages email traffic between different email servers. Question 24. Which protocol helps prevent rogue DHCP servers on a network? A. SNMP, B. STP, C. DHCP snooping, D. DNSSEC. Correct answer, C. DHCP snooping. DHCP snooping is a security feature used to prevent rogue DHCP servers on a network by inspecting DHCP messages and blocking unauthorized DHCP servers. Incorrect choices. A. SNMP, Simple Network Management Protocol, is a protocol used to manage network devices. B. STP, Spanning Tree Protocol, is a protocol used to prevent network loops in a switched network. D. DNSSEC, Domain Name System Security Extensions, is a set of security extensions for DNS. Question 25. An administrator needs to implement a DMZ to isolate untrusted devices. Which technology provides this logical segmentation? A. NAT, B. SDN, C. VLAN, D. NAC. Correct answer, C. VLAN, Virtual Local Area Network. VLAN can be used to implement a DMZ and provide logical segmentation of network traffic between trusted and untrusted devices. Incorrect choices. A. NAT, Network Address Translation, is a technique used to map public IP addresses to private IP addresses. B. SDN, Software-Defined Networking, is a network architecture that separates the control plane from the data plane. D. NAC, Network Access Control, is a method used to authenticate and authorize network devices before allowing them to access network resources. Thank you for joining us in this exploration of network configuration concepts. Be sure to like, subscribe, and click the notification bell for more valuable content. Happy learning, and we'll see you in the next video.